they have salsa on the table?
What do you need salsa for?
Salsa is now the #1 condiment in America.
Do you know why? Because people like to say salsa. Excuse me, do you have any salsa? We need more salsa. Where's the salsa? No salsa.
You know, it must be impossible for a Spanish person to order salsa and not get salsa.
I wanted salsa, not salsa. Don't you know the difference between salsa and salsa? You have the salsa after the salsa.
I gotta say, I kind of missed that show.
It was a good one.
You don't get lines like that too often.
No, you don't.
Hi, Dora.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay, and yourself?
I'm fine, thanks. Russell.
Hey,
How are you?
Doing? All right.
It's the Moores, Dora and Russell Moore, brother and sister.
Welcome.
All right,
and
good to be here.
And I mean that in both ways, brother and sister, and brother and sister. Right on. Coming off of Black History Month, I'm still very.
Oh yeah,
I just got rid of my afro.
The
Should have seen
shortest
it.
month of the whole year, right? Okay.
I know. But as we learned from our own Black History Month presentation, that it was actually a black guy that decided February would be the good month. So, shorted yourselves.
Ah, man.
I'm pretty sure he was drinking.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, Homicide Salsa. How long ago was it that this got pulled off the shelf?
July.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh, July, what? About July 22nd,
Yeah,
something like
surrounding those
that.
parts. Yeah.
So, almost coming up on a year now, right?
Almost.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were making this in Inglewood, right?
Oh, okay.
Well,
you
we're
were.
based in Inglewood.
We're based
Right.
in England.
Right.
But this, I'm going back for the history.
Oh, yeah.
You were in Inglewood.
Yeah.
And then you had it in a store there.
Yeah.
And then Father Flager, he didn't quite get the homicide, the play on words or any of that.
Exactly.
And there's a chalk outline, and it's on fire, which is, I think, very funny.
We thought it was funny.
Exactly.
That's appealing.
Yeah.
And the label says spontaneous combustion, and we sort of thought everybody would have got that, but
Right. So hot it should be a crime, stuff like that. And and if you want to be competitive in this marketplace, that's what you have to do, because that's what everybody does.
right. And Russell's fluffy salsa just wouldn't have flown.
No.
That got shot down. And, our sweet serenity salsa,
Right.
ixnay on that.
Right. You got to kind of go with something sort of bad.
Yeah, like Son of Satan or something like that.
Yeah,
Son
something
of
like
Satan
that.
salsa. Let me have another dollop of that Son of Satan salsa.
We would have tried to give a church discount to that one, but that would have flown.
Well, anyway, I think he probably does a lot of good things, but this was something that I thought kind of was he kind of overstepped himself. Plus, it's very counterproductive in terms of, Inglewood being an enterprise zone and you trying to create a business there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Lived there just about all my life.
Yeah, born, raised, went to school. Yeah.
Yeah, I got kicked out of Catholic school, sign of things to come.
Well, maybe he's still holding a grudge.
Yeah, I think the Catholic
We got your
Church is.
file right here.
Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, your permanent record.
Yeah,
follows you
permanent
around.
record.
It really does follow you around your whole life. Hey, wait a minute. We kicked her out once.
Yeah, right out of St. Brendan, like, ooh, was I hurt?
Well, so now you. So what's the story now? You have. You've spoken to Dave Shy, right? My
Right,
Ken
great
Chapeno
guy.
buddy.
Yeah, and he's given us a lot of information, and we've got our website up now, and
cool.
We're taking in online orders, and we're about to go into specialty stores now.
Oh, great.
We still would like to go in the neighborhood stores, but everybody's like, oh, no, we'll get boycotted. We're not going to fool with that,
Well,
We heard about that,
Well, wait till you get into the specialty stores and stuff, and then it'll be a success story, and then it'll be just the opposite.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that would be a cool thing to ultimately be able to go back to that grocery store and set up a nice display there. And
Oh, yeah. And then also, in the past, we've done various things in the neighborhood, like spoken schools and so forth, and we'd like to this time go back and do little speeches on free enterprise and so forth.
yeah. Well, now, as it turns out, there some paperwork didn't get filed, right? So
that was my fault right there. You
Yeah.
know, yes, City Hall, and no, I was at the Thompson Center, and
is
nobody.
this why you got kicked out of school for
yeah,
not doing
probably
your
not paying
paperwork?
attention.
No, she was smelling like a blue nun.
You go see. He never went to Catholic school, so he doesn't understand sexually repressed women. They're hell.
That would be the nuns, right?
That would be the nuns.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, though, they always, those nuns created some really fine, crazy Catholic girls who would, when they pop sexually, man, they pop. They just go nuts. They go from 0 to 60 in 2 seconds.
And Russell, your wife Catholic?
Oh, no, she's just nuts. That's all.
No, she's just Baptist. Okay.
So because of that, the city was able to keep you shut down in Inglewood.
Right, and what happened was, we
See,
were...
they thought that we were making it out the house, in which we make it out of Union, Illinois, which makes Mayberry looks like big city, Russell?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like all of two squares. I mean, you can walk 5 feet and you just pass downtown.
We saw a sign said gunfight at 12 o'clock. I'm like, you think we should be here at the 5 o'clock, Russ?
Like what? We might miss the one at home, yeah.
You guys have like a comedy thing going there.
We've been like this all our lives.
Right.
I think you should do your own commercials. That's for sure. Well, so then you contracted it out to some other to a food company and they made it for you, right?
Exactly.
Right.
So you weren't. It's not like you were making it in your basement in Inglewood.
And
Thank you.
that was the rumor that was being floated. And what happened was we had a manufacturer produce my exact recipe to the letter. And, they also bottled it, and we had a labeler do our labels and so forth.
And, the artist, I think you know her sister, Wendy Lippert, the stalker. She told me to mention it.
Oh, yeah,
you
right,
wouldn't know her.
yeah.
Her sister Ann did that. She's a comedian in California.
Yeah, it's great. Well, what's your website?
It's www.homicide-salsa.com.
Cool.
You ought to get some orders through that, because in the past 8 months, I've gotten a lot of emails from listeners who had heard about it mentioned on our air saying, where can we get some? So now they know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can send your order via email, and I'll get it almost instantly. I live online.
That's why I can never call him,
Yeah.
I know, I'm like
Incidentally,
too
he's
cheap
in
to get
Flossmoor.
phone
I'm the one
lines.
in Inglewood,
I'm like too cheap to get 2 phone lines. It's like, oh, yeah. I'll call you later.
Well, they got these new. They got a new phone line now where they can just take the existing phone line that you have and they split it out or something, so you can be online all the
Right.
time and still get calls too.
Right, but I'm such a cheapo. You pay for, like, your ISP, and then you also paying for that. And I'm like, oh, no, not that. And, like, my father was the original nickel father. Everything was a nickel. I was like, well, Dad,
Oh, yeah.
well, college is like $1,000 a quarter. It was a nickel in my day. I don't pay that now. Yeah.
And you're a chef, right?
Yeah, chef by trade, 19 years in the field. Yeah. And still doing a little cooking, but this is my first love right here, getting this off the ground.
Well, this is a kind of thing. I mean, it's excellent salsa, first off.
Thanks.
And it's the kind of thing that once it gets out there and people know about it, I mean, it takes off. So it's a smart business to try and start up if you have a good recipe.
Oh, he has several good recipes. He have Alfredo sauce you wouldn't believe. I told him, well, maybe on our next project, we could just say authentic Italian. And he's telling me, like, on the way here, we'll get a dead fish in the mail or
I'm
something.
like, we just made the Catholics mad. Now we're going for the Italian. Come on, It's like, I like to live to see a prophet. We're just making too many
He wants to live
here.
to get that second phone line.
And especially if it's cost a nickel, I'm game.
Yeah. Well, all right, homicide-salsa.com.
Right.
There it is right there. Homicide Salsa and Chili Starter. Oh, Chili Starter.
Right. We've got, it's called a second-degree homicide, and that's our chili starter. And the way it is, you make your chili just the way you like it, and then you add that to enhance it. And it can take a 1-alarm chili to like DEFCON 4, a teaspoon.
All right. Well, I like this. I guess I like hot stuff more than I think I do, but I really like this salsa because it had there was something else happening in it besides like what you normally taste in salsas. And I haven't had it for a while, so I don't recall what it. And I don't want you to give up any secret ingredients or anything, but it has more body to it, I guess, is what it is.
Well, we really wanted it to be a cooking salsa, instead of just like, throwing it over your taco. And,
right, something that you would add flavor you could use in a lot of dishes, right?
Exactly. I mean, we tried to give it keep the old world flavor to it with fresh herbs, cilantro, and so forth. But then also,
Russell, we're black. Where's the old world? Okay.
oh, look, but I'm all for it, chef.
Where's the old world? Europe, is that country? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right, you two take it outside. I don't want any fights in here. I got to go home and referee fights as it is. And then Dora and Russell just started smacking each other with salsa bottles. Oh, world, bam! Damn!
Old world flavor.
Don't do that. You'll put my eye out. That's what Mom always said.
Old world old world Spanish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, there's a lot of Spanish influences from a lot of places that I cooked at. I mean, a lot of great Spanish guys showed me how you really get down to cooking salsa. And I kept a lot of that in making this and, also gave it a really boost of neo whoop butt.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not overpowering. I've had a lot of salsas where they just, whatever chili they use, they just, squeeze that in there, and they don't pay any attention to the rest of it. And this, it kind of builds, so when you get to the hot part, you like it. I mean,
you remember
it
this
adds
old
to
commercial where you've got this bunch of corporate guys sitting down and says, do we make salsa or do we make oven mitts? And,
Yeah.
And then it's split down the middle. But when we went into this, we knew exactly what we were going to make on this.
Yeah. It's really good. And so now you've got the website, and soon you'll be in a couple of stores.
Oh, yeah.
And so I would imagine that's going to continue, and you'll just add more and more stores, and before you know it, Dominic's and Jules, right?
Yeah,
We're praying on that.
We're praying on that.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got our, hopefully come the end of the summer, we'll have our new product out. It's called House Arrest. It's a buffalo wing sauce. And,
I'm trying to get him to change the name.
yeah, well,
He thought of
we've
that
got a
name,
theme
too.
going here.
Didn't he get you in enough trouble with homicide already?
And second degree, I think he don't know about second degree. Well, we do have second degree, but we thought it was funny.
I think House Arrest is a good name.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I don't think that you should have to. Why should it matter what you want to call this? It's not like this is. It's not a weapon. It's not going to kill anyone. I mean, it might burn their mouth, but
Right.
I mean, you have the right to call it whatever you want.
What was that we were discussing Saturday about the flag, the Confederate flag?
Oh, yeah. Somebody asked me, was I offended by it? I was like,
They lost.
Duh.
Yeah, they might want to give that up.
Keep dreaming, so it doesn't bother us.
I mean, they lost.
Hey, let it fly. Who cares? You guys lost.
I mean, I still wear my Bulls jersey. Come on.
Yeah, yeah.
There's always hope.
Sadly, though, I'm not sure that all of the people in the South know that they lost.
Well, I mean, it was two guys left after it. I mean, after it happened.
Yeah. They did. They got their ass kicked, as a matter of fact. We burned down the entire South. So.
And then, where did they get the word civil for?
Yeah.
Civil.
That was a very civil war.
It's they had butlers passing death threats and
With the mint juleps,
been dissed. Walt.
All right. Well, I'm glad that things are happening for you guys, and that that you rode this out, because that just really struck me as a very anti-American dream.
You know what? When you first called, it was a lady who called us, and I'm thinking this is either somebody from City Hall or a bill collector. So I was pretending not to be me.
Loan people. It's I passed a phone coming in the lobby, and it was a student loan.
Well, you haven't paid Columbia College back yet.
Well, soon you'll be able to, I think, because this is really good salsa. It really is. It really is. And salsa. Homicide Salsa homicide-salsa.com, right?
Right.
Is where it's at.
Explain to him what you bought him to eat.
Okay, well.
Oh, yeah, we got some food, too.
Yeah, I brought some canitas, okay? And we also got a little cactus salad to go with it. We've got some...
I'm on a diet, but I think I'm going to have to waive my diet today.
Yeah, please.
I'll have a bite.
We've got some
Are you kidding,
guacamole,
carnitas?
some refried beans, and And, of course, we got the Homicide Salsa. We got a little sour cream. And, oh, yeah, we've got the works.
Beautiful. Well, thanks for doing that. That was not necessary, but I'm glad that I was able to hook you up with Dave, and he's a good guy.
Oh, yeah.
He's got that ketchupeño.
Oh, I tried
yeah.
it and I loved
Awesome.
it.
Yeah. It's one of those ideas you go, how come I didn't think of that?
I know.
Thank you. You know, I was in Treasure Island. Oh, there goes his ketchupino. Now, I love it. If
Yeah.
it's hot, I just love it.
Yeah, I like that too. Like on eggs and stuff.
Oh, man,
yeah.
it's great. But like you said, it's an idea, like, just, duh.
I
Yeah.
tried on hamburgers, you know.
It's like the breast pump. It's like, hey.
Why didn't I think of that? I was thinking about that, but why didn't I patent it? I think about stuff like that all the time.
I'm sorry. Did I say breast pump? I should have.
That's all right.
You're in trouble, yeah.
That's all right. Father Flagger doesn't have access to this building, so yet he's probably downstairs already. I'm the next thing that's going to get paid by it. But I'm glad to be able to help out in whatever small way. And I mean, it's really, even if it wasn't good, I would still do this. But I have to say that it really is good.
Thanks.
It's really delicious, and it's
And it's clever.
It's clever, and it's what the American dream is all about. You know, you have a good recipe, you start making it, and you sell it, and nobody should tell you that you can't. Especially when you haven't done anything to harm anyone.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's not right.
That's the
Well,
way I feel
if I
about
say
it.
like there's a free bullet in every batch, then, okay. Here's your own chalk to draw your own outline on
Well,
every.
one of my arguments was going to be, free country, then I did my taxes and I owe them. Okay.
It's not really free.
It's not.
No, it's not. It is not free. But, all right, so online, homicide-salsa.com, and soon in stores. Can you say what stores?
Well,
I don't want you to queer the deal if you
Yeah,
can.
yeah, not yet. Don't jinx me. Don't jinx it.
All right, but we'll be able to find it
Yeah,
You will be.
Oh yeah.
on the shelves. Cool. All right. Thank you, Dora and Russell Moore, brother and sister. We'll grab some of those
Thanks, Steve.
carnitas,
Thanks, guys.
and good luck to you. And can we have a few to give away? On
Oh yeah,
Sure.
we've got them right here.
He bought them here.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, this is good stuff. I was going to open this, but we have some out there, right? So I'll save this for later. Because, I mean, it's really good. You guys have
We
that,
had
right?
some
I mean,
before.
Sure we did.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
got a nice
very good.
tomatoey body to it. It's very good. Oh,
Yeah.
It's excellent. It's excellent. And as I said, even if it weren't, I would help them. But the fact that it's really good just makes it all the more fun.
Right.
We'll have to send some to Father Flagger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay.
That guy's kind of a killjoy. But he should, what he should do? He should check into that Marlboro chili cook-off, because that's disgusting. Somebody needs to stop that.
Yep.
I saw a sign for like a chili. It was like chili something or other, Marlboro, and then it said, add in the flavor. Tobacco and chili. I don't know.
Yum.
Oh yeah. We can donate a little lung and chop it up in every.
Yeah,
pot,
but that's totally okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Marlboro chili cook-off. Oh,
Lung.
God.
What is that? That's interesting. It's kind of spongy. That's lung. It's human lung. I put that in there for Marlboro. Get it? All right. Thanks again to Dora and Russell, and continued good luck to you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Steve.
We'll be looking for that homicide chili, a salsa, and chili starter.
Right.
See, I was like having a clairvoyant moment
You
before
were.
when I said chili, because they have the chili starter, which is perfect for me because I can make it, but then it's like it always tastes like spaghetti sauce. I always need something to whack it up a little bit. So that's what I'll use. Yeah, because otherwise it's just tomatoes and ground beef. It's like spaghetti sauce.
Right. Hey, somebody forgot the spaghetti.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, it's chili.
yeah. The kids go, Dad, this is spaghetti sauce. No, it's chili. Shut up,
See the bean?
little bastard. All right, we'll be back in a flash. We're gonna go have some carnitas right now.
This is the Steve Dahl Show on Chicago's FM talk station, 105.9 WCKG, Elmwood Park, Chicago. Service of Infinity Broadcasting.
At all.